Well, I'd be lying if I said this was going to be an easy video, not for the whole emotional fact, but more the fact that I'm just taking a giant risk even thinking about this and going through with this. But this is 100% not clickbait at all. This is 100% serious, so please listen to the whole thing or else you will not get all of the points that I'm trying to make in this video and you won't understand my reasoning and you'll get things misinterpreted and that's just no good for anyone. But exactly as the title says, I'm done with Minecraft. I've always said and I've always held myself to this. I do not play video games. I do not enjoy playing. So all those times that people have asked me on streams and videos, do you even enjoy the game anymore? Up until this moment, yes. Yes, I did. It was always fun. And frankly, it probably will always be fun. Just not in the capacity where I have to sit here every day, and well, at this point, every other day, and make a video and get on just to make a video, have no interest in playing outside of that, just getting on to make a video to keep my channel somewhat relevant. At what point do you really just kind of call it? And I think I've finally hit that point. Let me make this very clear. This is not the end of my channel. In fact, I really only think that we've just begun, which is funny because we've been on YouTube here for a couple years now, uploading pretty consistently for well over a year. I had streaks where I'd go every single day uploading Minecraft for well over a year on Hypixel only. Understand that. Before it was Mineplex, moved to Hypixel. That was the boom of my channel. So obviously I owe it all to you guys, to the level I've gotten, and to Hypixel as a server for being so incredibly good at what they do. It's always been the meme to kind of rag on Hypixel when they're, whether it be lag or their games aren't working or they release a bad game or there's people that make the whole community look bad. It's always kind of the meme it's like, oh, it's Minecraft, oh, Hypixel sucks. But when I look at it from a completely unjaded standpoint, they do incredible things on that server. It's just, they've done more with a server than anyone else has, and they've accomplished more in terms of player base than anyone else probably will. And I haven't written a script for this, so I'm going to try to just do it all off the top of my head and make it coherent and get all my points across without skipping anything and making it very clear so there's no misinterpretation. So let's try this. Going back to what I just said before that little tangent, this is not the end of my channel. It's not even close. I love playing Fortnite and I love making videos on it. That's where my passion has been recently. With this alternating schedule, I have tons of Fortnite ideas, tons of people to play with, tons of just fun times that I know I can have. But when the Minecraft video rolls around, I just don't know what to do. I've done it all. You have to realize that I've been playing Hypixel, specifically Skywars, and obviously another game, and I'm going to go through this all. This is going to be a long video, so buckle up if you're interested and you care. If not, that's cool. I wanted to stress right off the bat that I'm not done with YouTube. There will be daily videos on this channel trying to increase my Fortnite audience. That's the direction I want to go, and I will tell you all about the game and why I think that's a good direction for me as a channel, as a brand, I guess, quote unquote. I see a huge future in the game. Massive, and I will tell you all about that if you are not already aware. Now I'm going to go through the entire history of my Minecraft channel very briefly because 99% of you know me from Minecraft and nothing else, but lo and behold, this is not the first time I have switched directions. In fact, it's not the second, and it's not even the third, and I wanted to just tell you my history if you don't already know. So before Hypixel, I played Minecraft. I streamed Minecraft 5 hours a day, every single day. We got a pretty sizable viewing on Twitch back in probably 2015 or at the end of 2014. Pretty much throughout 2015 we got up to like 70, 80, 90 viewers playing Mineplex, and basically all the admins started to leave. The server fell to shit. I don't remember who it was, and I feel bad because I know that they still watch my videos. Someone suggested to try Skywars, and that's where it all began. I switched over to Skywars one day on stream, and I was awful, but it was really intriguing because of all the stuff you could unlock and just how new it was to me. And ever since that, I started streaming it more and more and more, and to the point where I was streaming that 6 hours a day. And then I stopped streaming for a while, but then I switched to YouTube, and I uploaded daily Hypixel videos, Skywars videos at that, for well over a year straight. A year, 365 days plus or minus. I mean, I say every day, but obviously I did miss days, so it's probably not that many videos. I did take days off, yes. It got to the point where I was on the leaderboards. I had incredible stats across the board in every single Skywars game mode, and frankly, in every single game mode on the server. Even the game modes I don't have a lot of time in, I consider my statistics in-game very good for the amount of time I put in. They're always something I strive for in every single game I've ever played. I have an FPS background coming all the way back to COD. My very first game was World at War on Xbox 360, followed by probably the most memorable video game part of my life, Modern Warfare 2, which I have like 50 days on. And I love that game, and I got so good at it. And it was, back then I still wasn't good compared to how I got when I was streaming Black Ops 2, which was, I streamed that for before all of this Minecraft stuff. I streamed Black Ops 2, and that's what I would do in that game. I would just pub stomp. I would go for the best stats I can. I'd go for the best gameplays I could. I got really, really good at the game. Really good. And I'm really not trying to brag. I'm just trying to explain to you where my mind is when I play video games. I'm competitive as hell. I think it's a natural ability. I truly do believe that. Some people just have a natural ability to be good at games quicker than others. And that's, again, I'm not trying to brag, but it's just a fact. You know that if you are like me, you just pick up on games fast and you excel at them. That's how I've always been. Instead of just trying to simply play the game, have some fun, I get competitive pretty much right off the bat. I try to learn every single thing about the game. I can still tell you the in-depth details years after the fact. That's how I got with Skywars. No, I was not exceptional at the actual mechanics of PvP in Minecraft. I would consider myself way above average, but I knew every single thing. I knew how to handle every single situation. I knew everything about the game. I knew all the little tricks. I knew everything. And it got to a point where that was true for Skywars in every single game mode. Without starting a new account or anything like that, I basically achieved what I wanted to. I got to the top 10 KDs in every single game mode, basically. Obviously, they've slipped now because I've stopped playing. I stopped caring. I haven't cared about that stuff well before I even hit 100k kills in Skywars. At that time, when I just stopped caring about doing well because I've done it all, I had a road where I would stream every day and I would try to go for 30 kills in Mega. That was extremely difficult. No one was really doing it. There was a couple OGs that I still talk to and I still know, and I consider them friends. We were all in that crew where we would just play day in and day out for the entirety of the day and just try to improve on our personal bests. And it was a competition. It was a competition to be the best, to get the highest amount of kills in Mega. That's where I came from. I finally got a 29 kill and failed the 30 on stream. The next day, I'm pretty sure I got the 30. Then I got a 31, and I just kept improving to the point where there's almost no skill left in getting a high kill game. It's completely down to the luck and RNG of the game, which ended up being my 36. I don't know the exact point when I stopped caring about the actual statistics of the game, but at some point, I started to quest. I explored other games on the server. There's a ton of other games that I played pretty regularly. There's a point where I was questing every single day. That's where I got most of my network levels, so I sweated questing for a while. Not really sweated as in try-harded. I mean, I guess I'm just naturally a try-hard. I just always am competitive, regardless of what it is, inside a video game or outside. That's just how I am. When I play sports, I don't just casually play them. I play very, very aggressive and very hard. But eventually even that got boring. I started to max the shops in all of the other game modes, or get basically not completely maxed. I got all the essentials in pretty much all of the other game modes. I got very close to max shop in paintball. I got very close to max shop in Quake. I got very close to max shop in Speed UHC. I got pretty much all of the perks and some of the kits and crazy walls. I have pretty much at least a max kit and pretty much all of the shop completed, at least the important parts of it in most games. So that got boring after a while. Then it just came down to basically content. There's a stage, a very long stage, where I loved making videos still. The game wasn't so entertaining as the interaction was. So basically whenever I streamed, it was an absolute blast. It was so fun to play and just talk to people and interact with people. So thank you guys, all of you guys that came out to the streams. Those are streams were so fun, and they're not going to stop, by the way. They're not going to stop. It's just going to be a different game. But it got to a point recently where the content kind of just stopped becoming fun. I couldn't think of anything new to do, so I became inconsistent, and I'm really going to avoid trying to blame YouTube or just anything like that. I'm just going to put it all on myself. I guess people just became disinterested with my channel. I don't really know what happened. Even though I wasn't completely inconsistent, it got to a point where people weren't really tuning into my videos, and that's, well, we all know that the motivation there just plummets when people are not really tuning into your videos, and that's clearly what's happened. I've only gone backwards in the last couple months. That's no joke, obviously. And I truthfully don't really know where that came from. Lately, even my recent videos, I have been putting 3 times, 4 times the amount of time and effort into them. I up my recording settings. The quality of my newer videos is higher than it's ever been, but I guess people just became disinterested, which is fine. I'm not child friendly, so that pretty much throws that out the window. I never intended to be, and I never really saw an issue with swearing, or not swearing for that matter, in videos. I just chose to, in videos, never really swear that much, or at least not the more serious swears, but I guess that's kind of it. Some people just don't like any, and I'm just never going to stoop to that level. I'm an adult, I'm 21. There's no reason for me not to be swearing. It's part of everybody's vocabulary at a certain point. It's a way of expressing yourself when other words just simply don't work well enough. I know that some people don't understand that because some of you are young, but that's just how the world works. And for a long time now, I've just been kind of thinking about what I want to do, and this game called Fortnite rolled around recently, and I have been getting more and more addicted every single day that it's been out. I've been getting better every single day. I've been playing more every single day. I fell in love with the game, and there's really no other reason for me to continue playing Minecraft as for fun. Obviously, I wanted to try to see if I could keep my videos going and get some viewers back by uploading consistently every other day, one Fortnite, one Minecraft. Didn't really work. So at this point, I think I'm just going to try to transition my channel for like a third time. Obviously, originally it was back in the COD days, and then I actually this is streaming, keep in mind. I was streaming COD every single day, and this is a much smaller scale than it will be with Minecraft. That's why this makes it so risky, because, well, frankly, if this fails, then I pretty much have to quit and go get a real job, quote unquote, and focus 100% on school versus this, which would be awesome. But I am actually confident. This is not supposed to be a sad video at all. I'm very confident. I know I'm very good at Fortnite, and I know that I'm a good streamer. So it's no motivational issues. I'm more motivated now than I ever have been, just not with the game that a lot of you guys watch me for. I'm not going to go into other people's opinions on Fortnite, the friends that I play with. I'll let them. I know some of them already shared their interests and disinterest with Minecraft. Just a lot of people don't find Minecraft interesting anymore. A lot of the OG creators just don't find it interesting anymore. I think it's less to do with the fact that it's quote unquote a kids game and there's kids communities. That's definitely part of it. But I think it's more to do with we've just been doing it so long that there's really nothing left to do. I mean, I think I haven't seen really any awesome content out there in Minecraft recently. It's all just really extremely clickbaity bullshit that it's just I can't watch. I can't do it myself. I can't make that kind of content. It's cringy and, in my opinion, awful. I'm not giving any examples, obviously. The only notable Minecraft video that I've seen that's actually phenomenal was Harvey's 100K special. That's the best Minecraft video I've ever seen, in my opinion. Except there's just nothing creative anymore. It's just throwing some clickbait title to do with a new game mode on Hypixel, or throw in abuse, or throw in... It's just various keywords that will instinctively get more clicks than other titles, and I don't want to be a part of that because I just don't care enough about squeezing out those extra views for a shitty video versus just making a good video in the first place. Again, there is absolutely no hate directed at anyone, whoever you think I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. I don't hold grudges, and I don't hate people for trying to do well on YouTube. That's just not who I am. I just don't care. If you want to be successful that way, go for it. It's a great strategy. Everyone has their own strategy to doing well on YouTube. Some of them I just don't agree with. It's at the point in the video where I just kind of want to explain why I decided to switch to Fortnite and why I think there's so much of a future in the game, and just explain it for you guys who don't really know. It's basically just a BR game, battle royale game, in which you have to be the last person surviving. You get better and better loot as the game goes on. The map shrinks as the game goes on as well, obviously pushing people closer together. And it's just a really awesome dynamic. It's a little bit more cartoony. It's a game that goes for quality over extreme realism and graphics, and the game works perfectly. They patch bugs pretty much the moment that there are bugs. It's just clear that they care a ton about the game and a ton about the community, and they really want amazing things to happen to the game. And because they care so much, the community has exploded. It's just growing and growing and growing. The streamers are growing and growing and growing. There's more and more personalities. Everyone's incredibly nice. All of these streamers that you see on Twitch are awesome people. All the YouTubers you see are awesome. No personality or just normal player is toxic. The most toxic you're going to get is someone just like doing an emote in the game, like dancing on you after they kill you. Yeah, sure, it's annoying and I get pissed off when they do that. And I may even call them a name or two. The thing is, that's just not really all that bad. It's just kind of a whole cycle. You can do it to others because you made a good play on them, and they can do it to you. Everyone has the option to do it. So as far as toxicity goes, there really just isn't a lot of serious toxicity in the game. Obviously, Minecraft is just overwhelmed by it. And that is, don't get me wrong, that is 100% one of my main reasons why I want to get out of this community. There's just a ton of people that give it a very bad name, that care way too much about their pixel points or whatever you want to call it, whatever cringy thing you want to call it. It doesn't matter to me, but having been someone that's played a lot of different games, Minecraft just has never been one of those games that has mattered on such a level that some of these people clearly care about it. I don't have to give any examples of people being absolutely awful to each other. There's thousands of them in this community. It's just disgusting. Then there's no point in it. It's just a bunch of children for the most part. Some of you guys are older, but I would really hope if you're older, you're not stooping to that level. But it's just a whole bunch of children attacking each other over Minecraft. And I just don't really want to deal with that anymore. I know a lot of YouTubers have moved away from Minecraft or just quit altogether. Obviously, I've said it. I'm not quitting. I'm going to continue to push content for as long as I can because I love creating this content. I'm still playing with all the people that you've seen on my channel since the beginning. I'm still playing with them just on a different game. So I encourage you, if you've never played the game or never watched the game, just check out one of my videos or someone else's video or a stream and just try to see if you like the game. Try the game. It's free. Download it if you want. That's all I encourage. If you want to continue to support me and interact with me, don't just abandon the channel. You obviously have the choice to do that, but if you want to continue to interact, don't blame me for going a different direction. Leave a like on the videos to let me know that you enjoy it. Put a comment asking a question or something that you would like to see or anything, just any interaction, show up to my streams. I'm not gone. It's just whether you choose to pretend that I'm gone. Again, you don't have to do any of that. You can completely unsubscribe from my channel and never watch a video from me again. At this point, it's a rebuilding process anyways. I don't really care if people don't watch. Frankly, I don't really want to see a whole lot of people spamming come back to Minecraft because it's not going to happen. I can't do it anymore. I hope that you guys respect that decision. I think a lot of you 100% can respect that decision, understand where I'm coming from. Those of you who have watched my content, those of you who have watched my content for a very long time, I think you can get behind that fact. I'm asking you politely to kind of respect my decision. Honestly, knowing this community, I don't really expect this to go well, and there'll probably be a lot of people talking shit, but honestly, those are the people that have kind of made me realize I don't really want to be a part of this community. I need to think positively and try to develop this channel into something more than just Minecraft. I want to expand it. I think Fortnite is the game to do that, so I just need to remain positive, and I really don't want those comments weighing me down like they have so many others. It takes a toll on you eventually. I really hope I'm not wrong in saying this, but I feel like in this community, my specific channel's community, we're down to a core group of people that kind of don't care what I upload and are hopefully watching me for me and not necessarily my content, maybe a mix of both, but I'm thinking you guys are more understanding than a lot of others. So thank you for that if you are one of those people. My last example that I am going to use just to reinforce a lot of my points that I've made, because I know this is getting kind of rambly and I want to wrap this up because it's been such a long video and I kind of halfly apologize, but I also owe you an explanation, an in-depth explanation of what I've been thinking over these past weeks, months, years, whatever it may be. I'm going to use Harvey as an example here. He's someone that I've gotten to know a lot better over Fortnite, actually. I consider him a pretty good friend now. We play a bunch, and it really was because of Fortnite. But he said publicly, wait, actually, let's just check that that's public. It is public. So basically, to sum up all of his tweets, he said the same thing as that I've been trying to stress, is that a lot of people in this community don't want to watch anything. They'll completely shut down if it's anything but Minecraft. They are not accepting of other games. Frankly, they don't even acknowledge that other good games exist, which is the hardest part about this community, which is going to be the hardest part about me transferring my content. But I have been hopefully prepping you guys for this. A lot of you probably knew it was coming eventually just by how much I've been uploading Fortnite compared to Minecraft and the amount of effort that I've been putting into Fortnite and whatnot. But he says himself, which is exactly how I feel, if he had the choice to instantly switch between Minecraft and Fortnite, being the secondary example in this situation, he 100% would, because I know he's enjoying the game tenfold more, and I know I am, and I know Tabor is, and I know Elite is, and I know so many other people are. Those are just people that I play with daily. But the second that uploading Minecraft becomes an obligation over it becoming something that you're passionate about, and this applies for all of YouTube, you have to stop doing it. You have to. And that's what I've decided to do. I'm just done. When it's causing you more stress and you're not having nearly as much fun playing it or recording it as you do another game, you should focus on having fun and recording the other game. It's really hard for people to accept, even myself, but I hope that you guys understand that. I hope that you guys continue to watch my content moving forward. I really do think this is only the beginning for my channel. As I said in the beginning, I have big plans. I'm going to try to grind this game hard and let this channel get to a point where I've always dreamed of it being, even further from this point that we're currently at. I know that I have the talent and ability to do it. There's no doubt there. Whether you think that's cocky or just confident, either or, it doesn't matter to me. That is basically my goal this year of 2018. I'm going to try to completely transition this channel and get it back on track, doing something that I love and am extremely passionate about. Okay, I think that does it. Thank you to any single person that has interacted with me or helped me along the way to the point that I am in this community. It truly means a lot. But as of now, I'm done.